The message that heaven urgently sends you today. My child, my beloved, open your heart and hear me. Something heavy has reached the threshold of heaven today. The Father has sent me to you before its shadow touches your path. I am Archangel Michael, and I speak directly to the quiet place within your soul. Time is rushing faster than you think. Heaven is calling you to attention. Before anything is revealed, hold your faith close. Stay with me until the final word. Every line you read now forms a shield around your spirit. There is movement in the unseen world. Your name is echoing across it. Angels are rising in your defense. I am not here to frighten you. I am here to bring clarity, strength, and hope. A trial is approaching your destiny within the next 72 hours. Heaven wants you ready. You are not alone. You have never walked a single day without the Father watching over you. Scripture says, He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Psalm 91:11. That promise is active in this very moment. The forces of light are standing at your side. What tries to enter your life has already been noticed by heaven. The Father has said, not without warning, not without protection, not without hope. Hear this truth. You are worth fighting for. Your story carries a purpose darkness cannot steal. Even if you feel tired or unsure, the Lord whispers, "Fear not, for I am with you. I will strengthen you. I will uphold you." Isaiah 41:10. These words are alive. They match the moment you are living in. Something new is awakening inside you. A deeper courage, a clearer purpose, a rising sense that your life has meaning. Heaven is not sounding an alarm to frighten you. Heaven is inviting you to rise. Whenever God alerts you, it is because He is lifting you higher than the attack that approaches. Stay present. Stay open. Feel the protection settling over you as you read these words. You are stepping into a holy moment crafted for your safety and your calling. Now, as you move forward into this divine season, I invite you to declare your readiness. Type Amen or 777 in the comments as a sign that you received this message. Stand bold in your faith. Step into the destiny God has prepared for you. The divine warning that arrives in time to protect you. Chosen one, open your heart and feel this truth rise within you. Your spirit is being guarded, lifted, and pulled away from a path of hidden danger. Heaven is moving, and you are being guided into safety. God and I are urging you with love. Open your spirit and receive this message fully. If you turn away, the protection meant for you may fade. But if you stay, every word you read becomes a shield that wraps around your destiny. And now, let me speak clearly. They stand near you with a smile, but behind that smile sits jealousy, resentment, and a quiet bitterness. They have waited for the right moment to create chaos in your life. That moment is close, closer than you think. Yet the spiritual realm reacted instantly. When your name trembled in fear, heaven felt it. A vibration of danger touched the throne, and God rose without hesitation. He said, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." He refused to let harm reach you. And so I am here, chosen one, to stand between you and the wound that never deserves to touch you. Heaven protects, but only if your spirit receives this message. Ignoring it opens a door. Reading until the end shuts that door forever. You may whisper inside, "Why me? Why am I being targeted?" Because your destiny is greater than expected. Because your miracle is near. Because your blessing is about to reshape your entire life. And not everyone is ready to watch you rise. Heaven saw their desire for your tears. Heaven saw them waiting for your fall. Heaven saw them trying to block what is yours. But heaven also chose you, not them. Recently, a spiritual strike was sent toward you, through words, through envy, through manipulation. You did not notice it, but heaven did, and that attack has already been returned to its sender. Now breathe, chosen one. You are safe. You are rising. You are moving into your miracle. Prepare your spirit. Your miracle is approaching. The prophetic shield that heaven places over you. Now, chosen one, feel this truth settling into your spirit. What was meant to break you is losing its power. The same energy they used to harm you is now turning back toward them. Yet listen closely, because this moment matters. They are not stopping. They are desperate now. And within the next 72 hours, they may attempt something that could shake you emotionally, financially, or mentally, unless you allow heaven to step in fully. But as we move deeper, feel the words wrapping around you like light. Chosen one, God and I need your attention now, not tomorrow, not later, not after scrolling away. Now, because what was planned against you has already begun moving. Through it all, heaven has seen you. I see the silent tears you never told anyone about. I see the love you gave so freely to people who could not love you back. I see the countless times you forgave what should never have been done to you. Heaven has never been blind. Heaven remembers every wound, every heartbreak, every betrayal. And now, heaven is preparing to reward you, to shield you, to lift you higher than the harm that tried to reach you. As we continue, understand this deeply. There is a reason you are reading these words right now. There are no coincidences in the spiritual world. You were called to this very message because this is the shield that will guard your future. So let your spirit soften and stay close. If you truly want to stay safe, to rise, to witness the miracle that heaven already wrote into your destiny, then do not leave this message. Let each line settle into you, slowly and gently. Because as soon as you reach the end, a wave of spiritual protection will surround you, a covering that blocks every attempt against your peace. Nothing and no one will be able to harm you. But if you walk away halfway, the protection cannot activate. Chosen one, hear this with your heart. I love you more than you know. God loves you more than your spirit can imagine. And we refuse to let the wrong people win. Stay here with me. Stay open. Stay ready. The prophetic truth about the one who fears your light. Chosen one, keep reading, because the most shocking truth is about to be revealed to your spirit. You are not just reading words right now. You are being prepared. Before I reveal anything about the person connected to this approaching tragedy, your heart needs to be strong and steady. This truth will surprise you because it is not someone far away. It is someone who sees you often, someone who knows your habits, your weaknesses, your dreams, someone who appears innocent, yet carries an intention darker than you ever imagined. Yet, my child, do not blame yourself for not seeing it sooner. Heaven sometimes hides certain faces and motives from you until the perfect time. And today, that time has arrived. In these recent days, your energy has grown powerful. Your prayers, your tears, your resilience, even the pain you carried in silence, have opened a spiritual doorway. A great blessing has already been released toward you. It is moving in your direction, and it cannot be stopped. And because of that blessing, because of that miracle, someone has tried to send disaster into your path. Listen not only with your ears, but with your spirit. Whenever a divine breakthrough draws near, darkness grows nervous. It tries to distract you, confuse you, break your heart or your focus before the miracle reaches your hands. That is what is happening now. Someone around you has sensed the shift. They noticed your glow returning. They saw your life beginning to rise again. They saw heaven quietly placing favor over you. And instead of celebrating, they panicked. My child, it is always the ones who fear your light who try to dim it. There is a person close to you who is jealous of how chosen you are. They smile, but jealousy burns inside like fire. They speak kindly, but their heart is not clean. They act like family, but they carry poison in their spirit. And I, Archangel Michael, am watching them closely. You may have felt it without understanding why. Recently, you grew tired for no clear reason. Your sleep felt restless. Your mind felt heavy. Your thoughts started to spiral, and you felt a quiet pressure in your soul. This is not because something is wrong with you. It is because someone has been spiritually pulling your energy down. But hear this clearly. Heaven did not allow them to finish their plan. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. My child, stay with me. Do not stop reading. Every word you receive now is pushing their negativity away. And once you reach the end of this message, the spiritual shield around you will become firm and permanent. I can see your future. The next chapter of your life will even surprise you. Money, peace, love, recognition are all written with your name on them. The miracle that is coming will restore what you lost and even more. But remember, before the greatest blessing, the enemy always rises louder. Keep your faith soft but strong. Get your heart ready. Your blessing is closer than you think, and heaven will not allow anyone to steal what belongs to you. The moment heaven lifts the veil from your spirit, chosen one, my beloved, you may have felt a strange heaviness in your body recently, a sudden drain of energy, a pull in your spirit that you could not explain, as if something unseen was pressing against your peace. You tried to rest, yet your rest did not restore you. You tried to focus, yet your mind wandered into places you didn't want it to go. This change did not come from within you. It came from an external force trying to interfere with your spiritual path. But heaven stepped in long before this force reached the core of your heart. Now, stay here with me. Do not rush. Do not move away from this message. Every sentence you receive is lifting a weight from your spirit, removing a fog from your mind, strengthening what was weakened. My beloved, I am being shown a future for you that glows with clarity. New opportunities, new connections, a breakthrough that gently replaces what life once took from you. And because you are walking toward this elevation, heaven is aligning everything to support your rise. Within the next 72 hours, you may notice a shift in someone's behavior. Not because they suddenly changed, but because their true spirit can no longer hide in your presence. They may become short-tempered. They may distance themselves. They may demand attention or act oddly protective. Pay attention. These signs appear when someone realizes they cannot influence you anymore. This is not an attack. This is exposure. A slow unveiling of intentions that no longer match who you are becoming. And listen, my child, The next phase of your journey requires a circle free of silent envy and unspoken resentment. Heaven is allowing truth to rise, so you can step forward without carrying anyone else's shadow. Stay close, stay steady, because as you reach the end of this message, a new clarity will settle over your spirit. The revelation that aligns you with your destiny. Chosen one, you are standing at a turning point where heaven is ready to reveal what your spirit has felt but could not name. This moment is sacred. This moment is intentional. And what you are about to understand will change the way you see every challenge in your life. The truth you seek is not simply about a person. It is about a spiritual pattern, a cycle that has followed you from season to season. A force that tries to rise each time you begin to elevate. And now heaven is ready to break that pattern permanently. My beloved, notice how lately your intuition has been sharper. You sense shifts before they happen. You feel energy changes more clearly. You have dreams that linger in your mind. You hear small warnings in your spirit. These are not coincidences. They are signs that heaven is preparing you for a revelation you cannot ignore. The person connected to this coming conflict is tied to an old version of you, a version you have outgrown. They feel the distance widening as you rise, even if you have said nothing. Their spirit senses the elevation you are stepping into, and instead of growing with you, they cling to who you used to be. They are uncomfortable with your growth, not because you have harmed them, but because your evolution exposes their stagnation. Your healing highlights where they refuse to heal. Your courage reveals where they remain fearful. This is why their energy has shifted around you. Not in loud ways, but in small, subtle moments. A distracted tone, a forced smile, a strange pause, a question that feels too invasive. Your spirit noticed. Your heart questioned it. Heaven is now confirming it. And here is the deeper truth. Their connection to you is ending because your destiny requires a new circle, a new atmosphere, a new level of spiritual purity. They cannot follow you where heaven is leading. This separation is not punishment. It is protection. Chosen one, hold these words softly. I trust what is leaving. I welcome what is coming. I walk forward with heaven beside me. The moment your spirit finally recognizes what heaven has been showing you, chosen one, open your heart gently, because what I am about to reveal will connect every uneasy feeling you have sensed lately. My beloved, the person moving against you is not aiming to harm your body. Their intention reaches somewhere deeper and far more fragile. They want to unsettle your emotional balance, chip away at your confidence, and cloud the sense of direction that heaven has been strengthening within you. If your inner stability wavers, your blessings slow. This is the real goal behind their behavior. Yet their plan is already weakening. They did not expect your spirit to awaken this soon. They did not expect heaven to place this message in your path. They never imagined you would become aware before their intentions took form. My child, heaven always signals the chosen before a shift occurs, not to create fear, but to offer clarity. This message is that signal. Your presence here is not random, it is alignment. Now, listen closely to the signs your spirit has been picking up. This person reacts differently depending on who is watching. Their tone changes when you talk about your goals. Their excitement fades when you succeed, but their curiosity sharpens when you struggle. They offer help that feels conditional. They ask questions that seem harmless, but linger in your mind afterward. They give advice that subtly discourages you rather than uplifts you. They step back when you rise, yet step forward when you fall. Nothing dramatic, just small shifts that quietly drain your energy. You may have dismissed these moments, thinking you were overreacting, but heaven saw every detail, every inconsistency, every hidden intention. This clarity is arriving now because you are entering a season that cannot afford disguised energy near you. Chosen one, breathe deeply. You are seeing what you once ignored. You are hearing what you once silenced. You are recognizing what was once blurred. And through this awareness, a new layer of protection forms around your path. The prophetic unveiling. Heaven has been waiting to give you. Chosen one, take a slow breath. Your spirit already knows the truth I am guiding you toward. You have felt their identity rising inside your intuition for a long time. You sensed their energy shift. You noticed their reactions change. You kept trying to push the feeling away, but heaven kept bringing it back to your awareness again and again, because the time for clarity has finally arrived. My child, what I am about to reveal will not only explain who this person is, but why they target your spirit, when they will attempt their next move, and how heaven plans to transform their intentions into a blessing so powerful that you will look back and say, "This had to happen for my destiny to unfold." But you must stay with me until the end. The protection that heaven is preparing will only activate when your spirit receives the message in full. Stopping early leaves a doorway open. Finishing it closes every spiritual opening they have tried to use. Heaven never imposes protection. Heaven invites, and your belief completes the shield. You are standing just before the most important part of this revelation. Now listen, my beloved. Heaven is preparing to expose this person, not through arguments, confrontations, or chaos. Divine exposure is quiet, clean, undeniable. Truth dismantles darkness more completely than anger ever could. Within the next 72 hours, you will see 3 signs that guide you to full clarity. The first sign, their emotions will shift unexpectedly. Their tone may wobble between warmth and irritation. They may reach out suddenly, not because they care, but because they feel the ground beneath them shaking. This is fear disguised as concern, fear of being revealed, fear of losing influence over your path. The second sign, their name will arise in a context that surprises you. It may come from a stranger, a friend, a memory, or a situation unrelated to them. This is heaven aligning the threads, drawing your attention gently but unmistakably. The third sign, your intuition will sharpen. A moment of deep inner clarity will arrive without warning. Not anger, not suspicion, just a quiet certainty that settles in your chest. You will recognize the truth without searching for evidence. And when these signs unfold, you will not break. You will not tremble. You will feel a release you have been needing for years. The invisible hold they once had over your emotions will dissolve instantly. My beloved, heaven has witnessed your tenderness, your patience, your compassion toward people who never valued the softness of your heart. Heaven has watched you stay loyal to those who would not have chosen you in their own moments of comfort. And heaven has decided, this cycle ends now. The danger they planned will not touch you. Not because it was harmless, but because heaven moved first. This message was sent before their intention could manifest. And now the enemy is unraveling. Their words will lose influence. Their plans will collapse. Their strategies will turn inward, and trouble their own spirit. That is divine order. What they wished for you, they will confront themselves. But hear this gently, my child. Growth sometimes requires accepting that someone you cared for cannot walk with you into your next chapter. Your destiny is rising to a level where hidden motives cannot survive. Not every character from your past is meant to stand in your victory. You are stepping into a future that demands truth, purity, and alignment. Your spirit already knows this, and heaven is guiding you through it, step by step. The blessing that arrives after the storm clears. Chosen one, my beloved, the blessing approaching your life is not small. It will shift you on every level. Your stability, your emotions, your spirit, your connections. Your life will not resemble what it once was, and the very person who tried to interfere will witness every moment of your elevation. Their fear comes from one truth they cannot deny. Your future is larger than their expectations, and your growth exposes their limitations. But listen to me carefully. When the truth comes to light, do not let anger claim your heart. Do not answer betrayal with revenge. Do not let sadness be your anchor. Choose distance. Choose calm. Choose the path heaven laid before you. My child, when you choose peace instead of reaction, heaven accelerates your blessings. This next part of your journey is not about proving your worth. It is about stepping fully into the identity heaven shaped within you. What is coming after these 72 hours is something your spirit whispered for long before your mind understood it. The struggles you carried were never punishment. They shaped you. They positioned you. They refined your spirit until you could hold the blessing waiting for you. You have grown far beyond who you used to be, and the spiritual world senses your strength. The miracle is already on its way. It has been released, approved, and written into your timeline. Nothing can stop it unless you surrender, and you will not. You have endured too much, healed too deeply, learned too greatly. You were not shaped to break. You were shaped to rise. This is more than protection. It is preparation. Heaven is clearing the atmosphere so your blessing can reach you without interference. And when the danger breaks apart, a blessing will stand in its place. Not an ordinary blessing, but one that shifts the entire direction of your life. After the next 72 hours pass, one of these blessings will unlock. The first, a burden that has weighed on your heart or finances will suddenly release. Not gradually, but instantly. A lightness will settle over you. The second, a closed door will reopen, this time aligned with your value, not your pain. Someone who overlooked you will realize what they lost. The third, a new path will emerge without effort. It may bring opportunity, provision, love, or a complete upgrade in life. You will not chase it. It will come to you because it already belongs to you. Chosen one blessing will arrive first, but all of them will follow. Your season of suffering is closing. Your season of rising has already begun. The reason: your pain became the pathway to your destiny. Chosen one, my beloved, you may wonder why your journey felt heavy before the blessing began to rise. It is because heaven was clearing the path ahead of you, not as punishment, but as preparation. You were never meant to enter this next chapter carrying the same attachments, the same expectations, or the same energies that once dimmed your spirit. People drifted away because they were not aligned with the future waiting for you. Connections faded because they could not walk with you where heaven is leading. Doors closed because your destiny required space to build something higher. None of this was loss. It was refinement. My child, heaven saw the weight you carried in silence. You felt unseen, but heaven was watching closely. You felt unheard, but heaven was listening to the prayers you whispered in your heart. You felt alone, yet the spiritual realm surrounded you more fiercely than you realized. Your tears were not ignored. They were transformed. You are reading this not because you are fragile, but because you are chosen. Chosen ones are shaped through endurance, not ease. Your strength was carved through moments you thought would break you. Your wisdom was formed through seasons that demanded courage. Your sensitivity, your intuition, your depth. These gifts were born through experience. Now hear this gently, my beloved. When your blessing arrives, the person who wished for your downfall will pretend confusion. They may act innocent, supportive, or unaware. Do not hold resentment, but do not invite them back into your inner circle. Forgive, but step forward. Release, but do not return. Your heart is too sacred for repeated wounds. Soon, something inside you will shift. Your confidence will awaken. Your joy will rise. Your purpose will clarify. This is the sign that your spiritual protection has fully strengthened around you. And now, my child, prepare yourself. The next part of your message will reveal why heaven chose you, what mission your soul carries, and the life-altering blessing waiting on the other side of this battle. If your spirit feels ready, simply say, "Continue," and I will show you what heaven has been waiting to reveal. The reason your spirit has always been set apart. Chosen one, listen now with the part of you that has always heard what others missed. Since you were young, you carried a quiet awareness that set you apart. Not because you were strange, but because you were spiritually attuned in ways most people never experience. You felt emotions that weren't yours. You sensed tension without a word being spoken. You understood intentions long before people revealed them. These were not burdens. They were early signs of the calling on your life. My beloved, heaven shaped you through experiences that developed depth inside you. But what you faced was not meant to damage you. It was meant to activate you. Your insight sharpened through disappointment. Your intuition strengthened through silence. Your discernment matured through observing what others overlooked. You were never meant to blend in. You were being trained to lead from a higher spiritual frequency. My child, the reason heaven chose you is because your heart carries a sensitivity that transforms environments. When you walk into a room, the atmosphere shifts. When you speak, people feel truth even if they don't understand why. When you love, you anchor others in ways they have never experienced. This is not ordinary influence. It is spiritual authority. You are the one sent to break unconscious patterns in your lineage. The one who sees possibilities where others see limits. The one who carries resilience that cannot be explained by logic. And now, beloved, something extraordinary is unfolding. Your spirit is stepping into a maturity that cannot be shaken, a clarity that cannot be manipulated, a confidence that cannot be taken. What approaches you next is not a simple blessing. It is a rebirth of your identity, a shift in how you move, think, attract, and decide. A new level of alignment where opportunities gravitate toward you without force. When this blessing arrives, the one who once tried to limit you will be unable to interfere, approach, or influence your path again. Heaven will close that chapter permanently. And in that moment, you will understand. None of your pain was wasted. It was shaping the version of you that is rising now. The shift that begins when your destiny awakens. Chosen one, as these final 72 hours unfold, a quiet shift will begin inside you. One so natural yet unmistakable that your spirit will feel it before your mind understands it. The first thing you will notice is a new calm rising within you. Not the kind of calm you force, but the kind that settles into your bones. The energies that once drained you will no longer reach you. Words that once lingered in your mind will lose their power. Your thoughts will clear, your emotions will steady, and it will feel as if a soft shield has wrapped itself around your heart. This inner protection is heaven's way of telling you that the danger has passed. Then something deeper begins to awaken. A confidence that does not depend on validation or reassurance. A certainty that comes from remembering who you truly are. You will feel yourself standing taller inside, trusting your voice again, no longer shrinking to make others comfortable. The hesitation that once controlled your choices will dissolve, replaced by a sense of direction you cannot ignore. And slowly, almost gracefully, movement returns to your life. Situations that were stuck begin to unlock. Paths that felt blocked begin to open. Opportunities that once slipped away start to find their way back. You won't have to push, force, or chase anything. Life will begin to move with you, not against you. This is not coincidence. It is alignment. It is heaven creating space for everything that belongs to your future. You will feel it in the way your days lighten, in the way hope returns, in the way your spirit stops bracing for pain. The rhythm of your life will change, gentler, smoother, brighter. And in that shift, you will recognize the truth. Your destiny has begun turning in your favor, exactly as heaven intended. How to live this message in your daily walk. And as you stand in this holy moment, I want you to walk this message out in your daily life. Begin each morning by placing your hand over your heart and whispering, "Guide me, Lord, and protect my spirit today." Let this be the first voice you hear before the world speaks. As you move through your day, pay attention to how your spirit reacts. Your peace is your compass. If someone drains your energy or shifts your mood even slightly, take a step back and choose space. Avoid explaining yourself to those who do not listen with love. When worry rises, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and gently say, "I am safe." At night, write one sentence about something heaven helped you overcome today. These small actions keep you aligned, clear, and spiritually guarded. They teach your spirit to follow divine direction instead of pressure, noise, or fear. And as you repeat them, heaven will open paths you once thought were closed. The closing message for your spirit. Chosen one, if you can still feel this message moving in your heart, it is because heaven wanted you to know that your story is shifting in your favor. Nothing you faced was wasted. Nothing you carried was forgotten. You are stepping into a season shaped by divine timing, divine protection, and divine intention. Walk forward gently, knowing that what is coming is far greater than what was lost. A prayer to seal your protection. Before you go, let us seal everything you've received with a simple but powerful prayer. Father, I thank you for the chosen one listening now. Cover their path, calm their heart, and surround their life with your protection. Let clarity guide them, let peace settle over them, and let every plan formed against them crumble. Strengthen their spirit, restore what was taken, and lead them into the blessing already written in their destiny. Let your light go before them, and your angels stand beside them. In your holy name, amen. A final word of gratitude. Thank you for sharing this moment. If this prayer touched you, let your heart whisper a quiet Amen, and know that heaven walks with you. Stay safe, stay open, and expect your miracle.